Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. I am Maryam Kudu. Thank you for joining us on this season of Righteous Women Connect series tagged Solace with VWC. Inshallah, I will be taking you through how to let go of pain through forgiveness and healing. We all at some point have been hurt by the actions or words of others. For some people, it's a parent who constantly criticized you while you were growing up. A colleague hurt you at work or school. Your partner had an affair, or maybe a traumatic experience, such as being physically or emotionally abused by someone close to you. These wounds can leave you with lasting feelings of anger and bitterness. Sometimes it results to seeking vengeance. But when you practice forgiveness, you will be letting go of a lot of pain. By embracing forgiveness, you will find peace, hope, gratitude, and joy. This can lead you down the path of physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Over the next hour, we will inshallah go through what forgiveness is, the effect of holding a grudge, learning to forgive, and the various benefits of forgiveness. To begin with, kindly share what forgiveness means to you in the comment section. While I'll allow you to respond, I will share what it means to me in a minute, inshallah. Forgiveness is letting go of hard feelings like anger, sadness, or frustration that happen when you or someone makes a mistake. For some people, it is about having patience with yourself and others and recognizing that no one is perfect. We all make mistakes. As such, we learn to move ahead with lots of positivity. Forgiveness definitely does not mean that all of a sudden what someone did does not hurt or isn't wrong. It means that you find a place in your heart to give the person another chance. The effect of keeping grudge. Keeping grudge can cause a lot of damages. Inshallah, we will be looking at 4 ways keeping grudges affect us negatively. 1. Being hurt by someone, particularly someone you love and trust, can cause anger, sadness, and confusion. But if you dwell on these hurtful events or situations, things like resentment, vengeance, hostility can take root. Secondly, when negative feelings and experiences overshadow positive feelings, you might find yourself swallowed up by your own bitterness or sense of injustice. You may also lose valuable and enriching connectedness with family and friends, and most importantly, your Lord. Thirdly, if you keep holding grudges, you might bring anger and bitterness into every relationship and new experiences. You will sometimes end up punishing people around you for a sin they know nothing about and end up chasing people away from you. Fourthly, you might become so wrapped up in the past grudge such that you can't enjoy the present. You keep replaying the hurt such that your whole life passes you by, which can lead to depression. Some people are naturally more forgiving than others, but even if you are always holding grudges, almost anyone can learn to be forgiving, and so can you, my dear friend. Together we can learn the act of forgiveness and the various benefits. I will be sharing 2 approaches. We need to learn from Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu when his cousin added credibility to the slander of our mother Aisha radiallahu anha. The same cousin whose sole sustenance was from Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. Abu Bakr felt hurt and angered by his cousin's misdeed. He promised never to help him again. But the most merciful of all the merciful ones revealed the ayah which says, "And let not those who are good and wealthy among you swear not to help their kinsmen, those in need, and those who left their homes in Allah's cause. Let them forgive and overlook. Do you not wish that Allah should forgive you? Verily, Allah is all forgiving, most merciful. That's in Surah An-Nur. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu immediately forgave his cousin and continued to support him. Sometimes we need to learn to forgive, let go, and move on even if we don't get an apology. Hmm. I know it sounds difficult to a lot of people, but from Abu Bakr's experience, letting go of this pain will make you feel better and even healthier. One way through which you can let go of hurt feelings is to let out as soon as you begin to feel it. In a healthy way, though. Take, for example, a balloon. When you blow a little air into it and then let it out, it's not such a big deal. It is just like each time we feel angered or hurt and then we forgive, we are back to normal. Unlike when we keep pumping air into the balloon, that is to say, you keep storing some anger, resentment inside you without letting it go. Just when the balloon has had enough air in it and you accidentally let go, the balloon will deflate and fly over the room without control. My dear friends, if you hold in you anger for a long time, it might all come out at once and you end up having a much bigger reaction than the situation calls for. And you may likely lose the respect of some people due to that one singular action. For Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, some air was blown into his balloon, and as soon as that verse was revealed, he immediately let the air out without waiting for an apology because of how much iman he had, and of course the fact that he also wants Allah to forgive him. The second approach to forgiveness is to get closure. My dear, you know when someone offends you and you really feel some degree of bitterness after telling yourself you have forgiven them? We all are familiar with these words. I have forgiven you, but I just can't forget. Ha! If you are saying that, you certainly still have a balloon tied up. If you don't find a way to deflate it, you may just keep adding to the air in the balloon and probably even blowing up more balloons around you. Deflecting one fully blown balloon is damage enough. Imagine deflecting multiple balloons at the same time. We need to realize that some things that we find extremely annoying are extremely normal to some people, and vice versa. So while you may be putting up some attitude because you feel hurt, you may not even realize that they have offended you. But when you discuss the problem with the person involved, it gives the person the opportunity to know how you feel. The person can also explain himself or herself, and you will most likely get the apology you feel you deserve, or learn in the process that the person meant no harm, and you probably need to be the one apologizing for misunderstanding the person and reacting in the way you did. Hmm. That is if you did not keep some air in your balloon from the initial stage. In seeking closure, you also need to be mindful of your timing. There is wisdom in waiting for a while before opening a Coca-Cola bottle that has been vigorously shaken. The more the shake, the more time you need it to settle before you open it. Depending on how angry you are, you need to settle down and ensure you have the right composure before engaging the person in a conversation. Seek the audience of the person involved and table your bitterness in a respectful manner. Doing that will help the person realize for the first time that his or her action or inaction has led to you feeling hurt. Vengeance isn't healthy at all. Never allow yourself to stay angry or keep feeling hurt for long. It isn't healthy, neither for you nor the relationship you have with others. You might be the one who pays most dearly if you don't forgive. According to Mayo Clinic, letting off go grudges and bitterness can make way for improved health and peace of mind. Forgiveness can lead to healthier relationships, improved mental health, less anxiety, stress and hostility, low blood pressure, fewer symptoms of depression, a strong immune system, and improved self esteem. Islam teaches us to be forgiving, and if someone sincerely seeks for forgiveness, we should forgive him or her. Our beloved Prophet Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, whoever suffers an injury and forgives the person responsible, God will raise his status to a higher degree and remove one of his sins. If we expect forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then we should also have the heart to forgive others. May Allah increase us all in patience. May He grant us the understanding and iman needed to live a life free of negative feelings. May we also have the courage to seek the forgiveness of others when we hurt them, and have the courage to forgive those who hurt us even without them apologizing. I would like to leave you with these words. When someone hurts you, there is at least a 50% chance that it wasn't intentional. When you choose to pay him or her back, it is 100% intentional. Thank you for joining us in this episode. We would like to see your comments in the comment section. Remember to like and share with family and friends. See you in our next episode. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.